whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you are. As you're jumping onto the live, let me know where you're tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. We got Joe Williams, thanks for jumping on, Joe. How you doing, mate? Today I'm going to be talking about the basics of dropshipping. I did a video, I think it was last week or the week before, talking about stats and numbers to do with dropshipping, some basic information of how it worked and all that type of stuff. But today, because I had so many people jumping into my messenger inbox asking me for more information or, how exactly does it work, I just thought I'd come on and do a live and give you guys more of a visual, which I'm going to jump into in a minute. Sai Kappa, how you doing, mate? Long time no speak. Also, I did a Facebook Live yesterday, obviously in support of the city of Liverpool. The response that I've got from that is absolutely friggin' amazing. And a lot of love for the people of Liverpool. So if you're one of them and you're from Liverpool, big shout out to you. But thank you for everyone. The comments, the shares, the likes, just amazing. So today, my aim today is to take you through the basics of dropshipping. Again, a lot of people reaching out to me and saying, Sai, can you just briefly explain how it works, because I'm not too sure. So before I go into this, I'm not an expert. And for all the smart Alex out there, okay, I'm not an expert. I'm just giving a very, very brief overview. Now, if you're on the live, drop in the comments where you're tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. We've got Stewie Burton in the building. How you doing, Stu? We've got Reece Stabler in the house. My man from Liverpool. How you doing, Reece? Anybody else? We've got Jackie Lloyd. We've got Maggie McDonald. Thanks for tuning, ladies. I appreciate it. Right, dropshipping. So I think it was last week, I did a live video talking about dropshipping. Put my teeth in. The statistics behind dropshipping, the expected growth in the dropshipping market. We're looking at right now in 2020, we're looking at like the dropshipping market being valued at around 110 billion. Good afternoon, Jackie. Thanks for joining. 110 billion. Now, the expected market growth by 2025, if you think we're pretty much in the last quarter now of 2020, that's only 4 years away. Its expected growth is from 110 billion to just shy of $600 billion. That is a huge, huge opportunity for people who are open to it. So let's jump in to the basics of dropshipping. Drop me a 1 in the comments. This is going to sound pretty obvious, but drop me a 1 in the comments if you've ever heard of Amazon, eBay, Shopify, and I'm sure there's a few more out there, right? We've all heard of them, right? And there's a big shift happening at the moment where people, if you go down, like I said in my last video, if you go down your local high street, your local city centre, you will see shop after shop after shop after shop after shop closing its doors for all sorts of different reasons, right? There's a big shift that's moving online. You do it, the examples I gave, you do it with Iceland, right? You can do your online shopping on Iceland and other superstores. You can book your holidays online. You can do your banking online. There's so many different things that you are doing online right now. And the big shift is happening. And it's not just a recent thing. It's been happening for years. Right? So my aim today is just to give you a visual, very, very basic. I'm not going to go into the science and all that type of thing, but just to give you a visual of how this works. Would that be okay for you? Let me know in the comments if that would be okay for you. This is a fantastic way of creating a business online. All right? This is a fantastic way for you to generate finances online from the comfort of your own home. There's other ways to do it. As well. I'm just covering this because a lot of people have asked me, Sai, how does it actually work? Right, so stay with me. Not too sure I've got the angle right on this. Excuse my drawings. I didn't do that great in art in school. So this is stage 1. Can everyone see that? Can everyone see this? Just drop me a 2 in the comments if you can see that. Can we zoom in while we're live? Yeah, we can. Right. This is stage 1. Let's just concentrate on this area here. Stage 1 to drop shipping is having your online store. Now, we will be doing it with Shopify. Not Amazon, not eBay, with Shopify. Stage 1 is creating your store online with Shopify. And not only that, you have to get products on your store, right? And it's not products that you necessarily like, because no one cares what you like. You have to be knowledgeable enough, shall we say, to identify products that are selling online, hot products. That's step number 1. Again, this is the basics. Once you've done this and you've got your store set up, okay, optimizing your store, you've got products on your store, it's all laid out, all nice and lovely jubbly and all that type of thing. How do you drive traffic? What I mean by traffic is how do you get people to come to your store to see what it is that you're selling? There's a number of different ways that we can do that, but I'm just going to concentrate on Facebook ads and Instagram ads. There's other ways like YouTube ads and all that type of thing. But you're going to create a Facebook ad. So let's say you've identified a hot selling product and you've got it on your online store, then you may decide to create a Facebook ad for that product. Drop me a yes or a no if that makes sense in the comments so far. You're going to create a Facebook ad that's going to gain the attention of people who may be open to purchasing that product. So you're driving traffic to your product, to your store, okay? Now, with Facebook ads, there's a science behind that. It's not as straightforward as people think, okay? When you're trying to identify, your target audience and all that type of thing. More on that in a moment, okay? So you get your Facebook out there, your Facebook ads doing its thing, it's getting your product in front of, the eyes of hundreds, thousands or whatever. And now you've got your target audience. Okay, this is your target audience. Can everyone see that clearly? Drop me a 3 in the comments if you can see that clearly. Online store with products, Facebook ad, advertising your products and your store. Now you're generating your target audience, okay? And then your target audience, because on your ad you'll have a link, it will drive the target audience to your Shopify store, which is what we'll be doing it with, right? Shopify store. Once a person purchases your product, not before, okay, at your store, your vendor who holds that product in a warehouse somewhere will then automatically ship that product to your customer. And that is pretty much the basics. So you're not actually physically holding any products. Drop me a 4 in the comments if you've ever sold something on eBay. Just drop me a 4. I have. Everyone's done it. I'm pretty sure much everyone's had a crack at it, right? Just drop me a 4 in the comments if you've ever sold something on eBay. You will advertise whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's garments, computers, phones, games, whatever it is. You'll advertise it on eBay. You'll wait for that person to make the purchase, or they do a bid, whatever it is that they do. When that sale is complete, then you wrap it all up and then you send it to that person, right? Would you agree? This way, you're not touching any physical products whatsoever. It's all done online because you'll have identified a vendor who holds these products in a warehouse somewhere and they will ship it automatically to your customer. And who's to say your customer might not identify other products on your store, right? I hope all this is making sense. So let's move on from that. Stay with me, ladies and gents. Stay with me. So did that make sense to everyone? Let me know in the comments if that made sense to everyone. That is just the basics of how dropshipping works. There is more to it. However, here's what happens. So I'll just give you a brief roadmap. Give you a brief roadmap of how it works. Right, here's what happens. If you've got a product, let's say wholesale $10, rough numbers, $10, right? You found the product for $10, but you, on your store, you're retailing it for $60, for example. Your vendor is obviously going to get a cut for pushing that product out from their warehouse. Let's say they take, I don't know, let's say they take 20 of the 60, what's that leave us with? 40. So you, your vendor, and then it was 10, 40, 30. So you could be making what? 20, 30. You're making $30 profit for one sale of that particular product. But when you've got Facebook ads out there or Instagram ads, you could have 100 people, you could have 200 people, 300 people, whatever it is, purchasing this product because you've cracked the Facebook ad and you're driving traffic to your store. So if you were to retail 100 items, that's $3,000 profit. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope that does make sense to everyone. So there's one way you do it with dropshipping. Now, if you want more information on dropshipping, let me just bring you up a little bit. If you want more information on dropshipping, we've got a virtual convention happening next month on the 7th of November. Okay, it's a 3-day event, and that's when our Dropshipping Academy will be released. What does that mean for all you new people? Well, it means what I've just showed you. You don't have to figure out any of that for yourself, because we've got one of the world's leading experts in dropshipping who's created an academy with over 150 videos which are going to show you exactly what to do. Do this, do that, put this here, put that there. It's like going to have an expert over your shoulder telling you exactly what to do. And then we've also got live sessions on top of that where you can communicate with the experts and they'll help you that way. That is getting launched next month. If you want more information on that, jump into my inbox and I'll be more than happy to share the info with you. I also have as well, a lot of people ask me, I've got a pre-launch video for this, which goes into it a little bit more detail. If you want the pre-launch video, reach out to me in my inbox. So if you're just joining a live or you're watching this on replay, I've just been discussing the basics, a basic overview, a basic roadmap of how dropshipping works. However, if you are open to other ways of generating an income from home, then this evening at 8 PM, I will be presenting some information live on Zoom where you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. Okay, I'm going to show you another way that you can generate extra income from home right now. If you would like an invitation to that Zoom call, this evening, jump into my inbox. I'll send you the link over and I'll see you on the call tonight. And if it's not for you, as always, no big deal. No big deal. I'm just out there to help as many people as I can. All right then, ladies and gents, I appreciate everybody who's joined me on this afternoon's live. I hope you're all having a fantastic day doing whatever you're doing. Until the next time, look after yourself. And if you want information on anything that I've just covered, whether it's dropshipping, whether it's the virtual convention where this is going to get launched, you want tickets for virtual convention, or you want information on what's happening tonight at 8 PM on Zoom, where you can watch this from the comfort of your own home to learn about other ways where you can generate an extra income, get into my inbox. Until then, take care, look after yourselves, and ciao for now.